This is how to create a folder reveal animation like this in Figma. So first of all, you need to have your cards ready. I have mine here. I have 4 cards, and these are the cards that will get reviewed when I tap this button here. So once you have your cards ready, the next thing you need to do is to create the folder. So the way I created this folder was by creating a rectangle first, or a square, and then after creating it, I added the color, added the corner radius of 14 pixel, and then after that I had to duplicate this, and then after duplicating I reduced the height and changed the color, and then after duplicating and reducing height, I now duplicated again and moved it to the left and reduced the width as well and increased the height. So it now gives this whole folder look. And then once I was done with that, I added the tab to review. So I'm just guiding you through how I created the folder, so you can do that yourself. So once you've added tab to review and you're done, now we have the folder ready. Next thing we need to do is to bring in the cards. So I'll drag this in, and then once I have it, I'll just reposition them here so that I'll be able to scale them down, because they will not be able to fit in properly or the way I want within the folder. So I'll just drag them in. Once you have them inside the frame, you select the scale tool, come over here, the drop down, and then scale. Once you've selected that, we'll reduce them together. So we have them reduced to this width. So once we have them ready, the next thing we need to do is to position them within the folder. So once you drag in the first one, it will be in front of the button, the tap to review button here. So what we want to do is to move it behind. So you select the card and then you use the Ctrl plus bracket key on your keyboard to move it behind. So now I've moved it behind, and then I'll position it here in the middle, and then once I'm done with that, I'll drag in the remaining ones, and then I'll also position it within the folder. The next thing I need to do is to rotate this a little bit. So once you've rotated, you drag it in down a little bit so that it will not reveal the edge. I don't want it to reveal this edge, so I dragged it in, and then I'll bring in the remaining ones as well. I'll move it within or behind this. Once I'm done with that, I'll tweak. I want to tilt this as well, so I just had to rotate it a little bit, and then I'll drag in the last one. So this is the last one. Move it behind, and then I can make this way. I want it to be well positioned. So once you have everything within the folder, the next thing we need to do is to duplicate this frame. So I'll click on Ctrl D, duplicate it, and then the next thing we'll do here is to bring out the content inside the folder. So I'll drag this out and then move it to the left, and then bring out the remaining ones. So I'll undo the rotation I did earlier, and then reposition everything. Once you are done with everything, the next thing you need to do is to prototype. So select the first frame, click on prototype tab, and then select the tab to review here, and then connect it to the second screen. Once you are done, ensure it is on tap, and then we have the smart animate and not instant. Once you have smart animate, select gentle, because we want it to slowly reveal the content. So you leave it at 800 milliseconds, and then you do the same here as well. So we'll connect this back to this frame, and then smart animate gentle 800. So there's something else I need to change, which is the text within this frame. So I'll tap to hide. So once we're done, let's play to verify that everything is working. Click on the play, and then tap this, and then we have our content reviewed. So that is how you create a folder reveal animation in Figma. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to follow me, and until next time, keep creating.